On to the next question. Mark 14565. Mark 14565, yes. In Fire Emblem, who's your favorite character? The only Fire Emblem characters I know are Boyd, Oscar, Titania, whoever people we've met in Path of Radiance, Marth, and Roy. Those are the only characters I know. In the current Let's Play, of course, who the hell do you think I'm gonna choose? I have to choose the guy who is like no other kind of guy! That's gotta be my favorite character. Of course it is. Boyd will live on no matter what. If Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is cancelled, Boyd will live on. He will. I will create thumbnails of him and post him in like random videos. He will just be there and shout, like no other kind of guy, out of nowhere. He will be here. And he will survive. Anyway, on the next question, Isabella051 asks, how many siblings do you have? I have 2. What are their names? Why does that matter? I'm not going to give out their names just because... Not mine to give, really. Actually, I have 3 siblings. Excuse me, correct that. I have an older brother. I can't give out his name, though, because he's legal. My older brother is named Garrett. He is a musician. He lives in Northern California. He is currently touring with a couple of bands. He's part of a band called Personals and the Pizza, which is a very weird 80s, I think 80s pop band. I'm not sure what their music actual genre is, but and he's also touring with a band called Dominant Legs, who's also kind of relaxed rock, I guess. If you feel like it, look them up. They have some pretty decent music, I'd have to say. I'm actually trying to get my brother to give me the rights to use his music in my videos, if he can. That'd be kind of cool to get actual rights to do it. Whatever. But yeah. What's my favorite game? Like I said, I cannot pick out my favorite game ever. I could never pick out my favorite #1 game. Right now, like I said, it's Birth by Sleep. Normally, I either go back to Birth by Sleep or Kingdom Hearts 2. One of those two. And of course, sometimes Zelda sneaks its way into my favorite game at some points. Will you ever get a new capture program? I did. I stopped using Pinnacle, it started crapping out, and I now have a Hauppauge HD PVR. And the HD PVR comes with its own capturing software because that program is the only thing that can use the HD PVR directly. I've tried every single other program I have on my computer to try and get the HD PVR to work, and nothing does. The HD PVR is very finicky. Anyway, what is the next game you'll Let's Play? No. No, you don't ask that. Nice try, though. I can tell you the priority for Let's Plays again. At this time, when this video is being posted, the priority for Let's Plays at the moment is Art and Elco 2, Guild Wars, Wind Waker, Kingdom Hearts, and then whatever falls after that. Fire Emblem is not a priority in the slightest. Guild Wars, however, will be updated regularly once I get past Art and Elco 2, alongside Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts and Guild Wars will start being updated once Art and Elco 2 is finished. So yeah, that is the current priority. That is when this video is being posted. That is the current priority for Let's Plays. When will I stream again? I need to work out when I'll stream again. I'm not sure. I'll find a day when I want to stream, and I will let everyone know. I'll post a video saying, "Oh, streaming now. Come see." So yeah, don't worry. I will stream again. I'm just not at this moment. I can't tell you. Check back on Twitter and Facebook, of course, to get updates, and I'll more than likely announce when I'll be streaming again then. So yeah. Do I have Xbox Live? Yes, I do. I have a PSN and Xbox Live. Like I said, my PSN is Sonic Blue Sky. My Xbox Live account is Sora8745. People who are who have been subscribed to me for over 2 years will remember Sora8745. That is a very, very old account. It's been deleted. I was going to do something with it. Never worked out. Probably never will happen. But, yeah. Will you ever do a subscriber game, like with subscribers? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I was thinking of doing a Minecraft server for, where the subscribers and I, you guys and I, could hang out and build stuff. Of course, it won't be open 24/7. I will probably announce, like, oh, server's closed, and then reopen it at some point. Like, yeah, guys, I'm playing. Come join the server if you want. That's the only game that I can see that I do with subscribers. That, and of course, Guild Wars. Guild Wars, you can join in if you want to. If you have the game, feel free to join in whenever I start filming. So, yeah. And what's my favorite food? Pizza, of course. It always has been. It's always been pizza. C2 would be proud of me. She definitely would be. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be doing the Johnny Young voice all night. Into your ear. You know you like it. Anyway. I think this guy's name was supposed to be Awesome Toad, but he forgot the W. So it's going to be Asome Toad. That's what I'm going to call him. He asks, I wanted to ask, how long have you been gaming? I've been gaming since before 2nd grade. I didn't get serious about gaming until a couple of years ago when I started getting serious about Let's Playing. But I have been gaming since 2nd grade. Earlier than that. So yeah. My first game, of course, was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Genesis. And I played it on a Genesis. Those were the days. Anyway. What is my favorite game? I've said that. I've already answered it, yeah. And what made you decide to start making Let's Plays? Cloud8745 did. He made videos that I saw. One of my friends actually told me about him. He did this thing. He did a I Want to Be the Guy, of course. I Want to Be the Guy pretty much attracted me to his channel. I watched his other stuff. I liked his videos. And I wanted to make videos like it. I started out, of course, with a camcorder pointed at my screen. I still have my original Let's Play up, which was Twilight Princess. I never finished it, but I do have it up. So yeah. That is what got me into making Let's Plays. He did. And here we go. There's Dario. Dario's asking the next 3 questions. His first question is... It's that. No, it isn't. His first question is not what's going on or any sort of catchphrase. It is, if you had come up with one word that describes how you feel about Aaron, what would that word be? Oh my god, why are you doing this to me? This is a lose-lose situation. Aaron will watch this, she will know, and she will be expecting like this amazingly accurate and descriptive word that I don't know what it means, and search your heart, young one. I don't think I could come up with one word that I could describe how I feel about her. Because she's a multitude of things to me. She's my friend, she's, of course, my girlfriend. I can't pick out one word that would describe my feelings towards her because I don't feel just one thing toward her. So it's really difficult for me to do that. Jeez. I suppose I could say... you know what? I'll be really sappy here, and I will say the word light. Light is how I feel about Aaron. And what I mean by that is, let's look at the word light. Light is warm. It gives life. And it comforts life. No one can live without light. And that is how I feel about Aaron. So there. I have answered your question with probably the most sappiest answer I could come up with. In the name of Johnny Young Bosch, I solemnly swear... No, I don't even know where I was going with that. What am I doing? Number 2, he asks, throughout all the years you've been Let's Playing, what would you say is the craziest thing / event you have ever seen happen in the community? I didn't really become a huge part of the community until I found Chuggaaconroy, actually. I didn't even call myself a Let's Player until after I saw Chuggaaconroy, because it was after I saw his videos I realized, oh, I'm actually doing Let's Plays, not stuff like that. Of course, I also found Lewis Prower was really cool. Lewis Prower isn't really around much anymore. He's had issues with his house and his computer and all this stuff, so he can't be around. Quite honestly, I think probably the craziest thing for me that involved any sort of community was probably when Let's Players started getting partnerships. I didn't think I'd ever see that day, and Chuggaaconroy, I checked his channel one day, oh my god, he has a banner! What the hell? So, yeah, he got a banner, and I was just like, oh, Let's Players can get partnerships now. I didn't even know that. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think that'd have to be it. Just because that's kind of what started everything else. And number 3, why do you think there's so much community hate towards certain LPers who are partnered? Is it just jealousy? In most cases, it actually is jealousy. Hate towards very popular Let's Players is mostly jealousy because they're just playing video games and talking about it. There is a lot of work put into Let's Plays, but on the surface, that's what it appears to be. And a lot of the time people think, oh, he's just doing this. If I do the same thing, then I'll get all this. So why aren't I getting as many subscribers and views as this guy? Most of the time it is jealousy, but a lot of the time there's also really good reason behind it. Grand Pyromania. For certain Duke, my dog. For certain Let's Players like Grand Pyromania and Cloudfang LP, and I guess Purple Rodri as well. I don't like Purple Rodri. I don't like his videos. I'm not gonna diss the guy, of course. I just don't like his videos. I think it's mostly jealousy, but in some cases there are actually points where it's like, why does this person have a partnership? Why do they deserve one? And why do they even have one in the first place? My main point in this, Crisscross Media. I don't say they don't deserve it, I'm just wondering why they have one. They don't do video games, typically. They've done Pixar like 5 times. They've done Pixar-themed months 5 times. And they have a partnership with the Game Station. Why? Because they did Sonic and Zelda for 1 month, and they did Pokemon. And then something else. I think they did Halo. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not that I don't think they deserve it, I just wonder why it's with the Game Station. So, yeah. So hopefully that answered some of it. I was kind of disconnected and disjointed, but Anyway,